So what you think? Yeah. So you request to see this gameplay. Got that thing at the broadcast.
get too strong, but ain't nobody saying sorry. The speaker's so blown, no one knows what it is, but we keep it on repeat cause we don't want it to end. We got the rest of our lives for the rest of our lives, and the rest of tonight for whatever feels right. We're doing it our way, just acting our age. One day we'll look back just shaking our heads, but right now we're too fast to slow down just yet. We're doing it our way, just acting our age.
Hey, you see that quarterback team? You see that quarterback? Greatest quarterback on this game.
That I just met, but we're acting like we go back. It's 3 a.m., but we ain't done yet. Trying our best to make it last. Freedom running through us like an open. We're too high on being young and there's still to race. We've got the rest of our lives for the rest of our lives, and the rest of tonight for whatever feels right. We're doing it our way, just acting our age. One day we'll look back just shaking our heads, but
They got filter on this shit.
too fast to slow down just yet. We're doing it our
This is why Instagram has a filter.
just acting our age. Just acting our age.
Man, where everybody at? I went to the ultimate team. I'm playing the computer.
Larry Ridley here in our Orlando studios, getting you set for this edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles come into this challenge game knowing that they're in for a dogfight. And you can bet the coaching staff will be preaching all the buzzwords: intensity, effort, execution. They'll need them all and more if they want to get out of here with a W. So let's send you up to Orchard Park, New York. Standing by, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. From the gun, it's Wentz. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup. And that leads to a Philadelphia first. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, Wentz. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Terrence Williams, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home
Cowboys,
with a loss.
I got the running back too.
Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away.
Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott.
This is taken at his 4.
Yeah, alright.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well,
Taylor hit. He lost the football. Offense with a fumble, but they recover it. And it brings up second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor.
He got tired of y'all bullshit.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion.
I want no damn pass interference.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. He's got time. And he finds an open man, Hankerson. A gain of 19 in picking up the first.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on third, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Let's go!
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And that is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now, it's Taylor. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Leonard Hankerson, his intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Taylor. He's got time in the pocket. That escapes the sack.
I'm trying to keep strip. I'm trying to strip him.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
You see that, right? Take that pressure. Bust pipes.
The Bills will go for it. It's Taylor going deep here for Watkins. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Rashad Johnson.
Well, that's a drive killer right there.
And
Not
then
a really
be nice
confident
to end
throw
the game.
either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down in the hands of the wrong team.
Oh, nice excuse.
Now the Bills will take another timeout.
I had to do something to somebody.
So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Finding time. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Brandon, what we just saw there is something we hear from coaches throughout the league. How are you going to defend what they call the moment of truth ball? Meaning a 50-50. The ball's in the air, defenders there, receivers there. Who's going to make a play on the football? And in this case, the defensive guys actually got it done and knocked it away.
I'll tell you what, partner, you learn a lot in every game.
Can I get a witness in the darkness? 'Cause there ain't no love at all to be found. Feeling like a freight train, trying to break chains. Everybody needs somebody, no doubt. Sugar, just step into your sneakers and step behind the speakers. Your heart will keep me beating and make me a believer. Don't you want me? Don't you want me? I need some mercy on my soul right now. Give me what you got, oh, oh, oh. Give me what you got, oh, oh, oh. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love. I don't care when we're dancing tonight, just as long as you're there in the break of the light. I said, roll up, yeah, come get your love. I don't care if I'm losing my way. I've been waiting for you as the night fades away. So roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. Can I get an amen when the night ends? There's no winner when you're walking alone. Sliding down the last
No, I'm playing Ultimate Team. Though they had the regular one for 60 with what's his name on it? Yeah, they got the regular Kobe, then the $100 Kobe.
Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the New York Jets and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles come into this one knowing they're going to need to put forth an inspired effort right from the start. Because if they fall behind early on the road, it could make for a long afternoon. With that, let's send you up to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. We're standing by as our announcing team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
Second and 10, Smith again. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jason Morrow from 8 yards out, and the Jets have taken the lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
It just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Throwing on first is Wentz. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here we go now. Extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing his Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And it is incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. This is one of those games where you hate that anybody has to lose. So many points, so many great offensive outputs individually and collectively, but somebody had to go down.
And even the losing team had fun, although they won't admit it to us here in the media. But they had a blast because that kind of...
A shotgun snap for Smith. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Nick Perry in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to have a 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, it's Smith. Drops it underneath to Forte. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 14 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. On 4th down, Smith. And this is incomplete. The Tide Bulls tried it, went for it, but it didn't pay off. And the Eagles defense able to hold. And tough starting field position here. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise.
Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And, Charles, when you pull out a close game, the good thing about that is maybe next time you're in a nail-biter in the 4th quarter, you have a little more confidence.
Yeah, you're talking about your memory muscles, right? When you win those close ones, you have that confident feeling that you can continue to do so every time you're in that position.
Now, that said, you would
they automatically started over. Yeah, it's only 30 seconds of the game. I automatically start. Yeah, they automatically start this shit over every time. Don't be mad at me because you like them bum ass Jets. That's cool. Don't make me go get my Eagles and play against them. Oh, the smoke.
Just cut the bands all with the tick. You should know, cause in every song I said, yeah, in every song I said, I'm just proud of my accomplishments. I'm a 400, I don't care at all. Have a head no virgin. Talking about I'm real, I'm fraud. Your kids and broad, they straight, you shouldn't care at all.
Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you wait?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you wait?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you wait?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you wait?
Please tell me why you always leave.
Yeah, 104 times how it go down. Slaps on deck for the whole time. On mamas, man, I did it with my own sound. And I got my own city that I...
Hello, everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. It's the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles come into this one knowing they've got a fight on their hands. This could be one of those war of attrition types of games. So winning the field position battle and the turnover battle are going to be two big keys to seeing who gets out of here with the victory. With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium as we welcome in our guys, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, now look at Mississippi. Detroit. Here we go now.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Being chased out left. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here's Wentz to throw. And this one complete to Marcus Wheaton. There goes Marcus Wheaton. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marcus Wheaton, 78 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, is what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get downfield and turn it into a one-on-one route, often against the safety. You like your odds when he's running against the safety. His speed usually wins, and it did on that play.
Now a hit and a loose football. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Eagles Eagles add 6 to their lead.
I had to score on them, then I made the nigga fumble on the kick return, made a score on there too.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on
Nah,
the
it's too
swivel,
late
trying
now.
to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies
doing
all
more
over the place.
spectacular plays.
You're
I
just
ain't got
trying to
no more
find
left
the
in
right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Here's Manning to throw. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 24 that time. And that'll be good for a Giants first. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Again, they'll throw with Manning. Surveying the field. Drops it off in the flat to Jennings. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And quickly, they get to the line. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Oh, these spikes is worth it.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Now Manning again. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. A big-time drop.
Now Manning, he's got time.
That's a pick, ref.
Give him 8 on the play. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. All right, Charles, so you win the game. Not only do you get the W in the left-hand column, you get some momentum for the coming week.
Now when you go into the week and you're telling the guys what mistakes have to be...
Turn up. I'm breaking in. I'm at the pearly gates, but they won't let it in. I told the devil, I said, I ain't trying to sin, yeah. No, I ain't trying to sin, yeah. Pray to the Lord, Daddy, let me in.
You ain't doing everything right except playing for the wrong team.
I'm breaking in.
So
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles enter this one knowing that this game could very well be won or lost down in the trenches. From an offensive perspective, they'll need to keep their quarterback upright to have a chance, and defensively, it's going to be about containing the running game. And with that, we're off to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium. We join our announcing team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. He drops it off for Bernard. Still fighting for more.
This nigga is
And
crazy.
he's brought down after a good game. That one goes for 24 yards. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Paradise?
On first
that
and
nigga
10,
left.
here's Andy Dalton. Looking for Green,
that's
and
what
it's
I'm talking about.
intercepted. It's the linebacker, Josh Maga. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's...
And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field.
Yeah.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. All right, so the timeout over, and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on third.
blanketing the passing lanes.
That'll make it 4th down after a
I'll just
loss
keep
of
switching
1.
back and forth.
What a hard-fought, low-scoring game. A tough one to lose always, partner.
For the losing team, not beautiful. But for the winning team, that's almost textbook old-school football. And you know I loved it.
What position? Shooting guard, center, point guard. Yeah. I pray to God 2K17 is better than this trash on the game, man.